Do you remember this clip from back in March? This was 6 police officers turning up to arrest some parents for writing WhatsApps about their young daughter's school. Well, we have actually got some good news today, and that is that those parents have been given 20 grand in a payout after Hertfordshire police have been deemed to have wrongly arrested the pair. This is fantastic news, and I think this could really start to mark the end of these ridiculous arrests over social media posts and WhatsApps. You know, we've had Graham Linehan, for example, arrested by armed coppers at Heathrow Airport over a couple of tweets. Of course, we had Lucy Connolly. I don't need to say any more about that because you all know the story. We've had Alison Pearson, the Telegraph journalist, who was investigated by 3 different police forces over a tweet. I mean, it's just bonkers, and we're all terrified to say anything consequently. But this 20 grand payout, I think this is really important because not only is this good news for the family, this sends a strong message to every other police force across the country to think twice before they arrest somebody over a tweet or a text. Okay, this was absolutely humiliating for the family. I mean, not only was the father interrupted in the middle of a work Zoom call with all of his colleagues, police officers coming in behind him when he's on a work Zoom call. But I mean, imagine for the daughter at school, they took the parents away and held them for 11 hours over a few WhatsApps where they criticized the leadership at the daughter's school. I mean, it was crazy, and we see this time and time again more and more often. But I really hope that this is a turning point today where we can say enough is enough, actually start policing proper crime. So we've got a few details here in the Telegraph. Police have agreed to pay 2 parents 20 grand in compensation after they were wrongly arrested after complaining about their daughter's school in a private WhatsApp group. I believe this was a parents group, and one of the parents started screenshotting the messages and sent it to I think the deputy head of the school, who then started sending them on to the police. The parents, Maxie Allen and Rosalind Levine, say that they now feel vindicated after the force that's Hertfordshire Police, they have admitted that it was an unlawful arrest. They were arrested in front of their little girl as well. I mean, this is traumatizing stuff. This is really traumatizing stuff. Just over a couple of WhatsApps. Crazy, crazy, crazy. As I said, they were held for 11 hours. Absolutely crazy. Let's take a quick look at them speaking to Spiked about their arrest.
Actually arrested. So, yeah, kind of predicted my own fate there. Somebody thought that it would be a good idea to screenshot everything I was saying and everything Maxie was saying. The acting head, she was reading all of these messages and she would show it to the police.
Looking back through the WhatsApps, the spiciest comments we can find are you calling one senior teacher a control freak.
And calling them a control freak seemed to be quite accurate.
Yeah, well,
that's why we said it.
And saying of the chair of governors, she doesn't know much about anything. There were no threats, there was no obscene language, there was nothing of an inciting nature.
I cannot fathom how a police officer read those messages and thought, yeah, we need to go and arrest these people. So I asked the detective in the interview, what have you got that you have deemed malicious communications? And the response I got was, well, I don't know. We haven't looked at all of the evidence yet because we've got a big folder.
Why would you arrest them then?
You're interviewing me and you haven't looked at the evidence. You don't know what I've sent that's malicious. And I just said to him, okay, when you've finally gone through it, I look forward to knowing what you think you've got that's malicious.
You already had a previous visit from one police officer. I think he advised that you take Sasha out of the school, which you then did, and yet still this process seemed to continue.
The police constable said to me, why don't you take Sasha out of the school? What's that got to do with the police constable?
Crazy, absolutely crazy story. And I think if I remember rightly, their daughter has special needs, and so taking her out of school where she was getting the help that she needs was really problematic for them. Anyway, a little bit of good news today. I'm glad to hear they've been compensated. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do hit the subscribe button down below if you've not already. It's free, it massively helps us out and means that you will not miss out on any more news updates coming from Reason. See you all in the next video.